That's fine. It was actually on.
Oh, okay.
It was actually on.
Yeah, but that being said, charging through, I'm assuming athletics for this?
Are you really throwing him?
No. I said just kidding like 9 times.
You're charging him?
He's gonna run into.
I'm going to run through like a fucking bulldozer and shield bash both at the same time.
Can you do both at the same time?
Or can I only do one?
I figured just one.
Your shield doesn't... Your shield doesn't get a lot of... You don't do a lot of hit points with it.
I understand that.
It doesn't even have a what you do with a shield in here. So if you crit with it, I'll say you stun them.
That's the idea. It's like a charge.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What?
Bash him with your wedge.
No, let him do what he wants. It just makes every combat take twice as long.
No, not at all. Because that's a nat fucking 20, bitch!
So
He doesn't get to take his turn.
yeah, but now what are you going to roll for damage? Oh, guess what? A d6.
That's fine. 1.
Plus your strength.
This is a demonstration of
Or
Wirecast.
blessing strike.
Usually you do damage with strength.
4.
So it's 4 total.
Yes.
And please step out of the way.
So I am now.
I'll
I'm
set
assuming I ran through them?
All right, so
Or did I run to him?
no, you knock them. They take a step back. They're both stunned a little bit because you nat 20'd it, which is
They're
good.
both stunned?
Well played. Both goblins are standing there. They just took some damage from Raiko, one of them. He's hurting. He looks over at the other one and says, "We can do this." Just as he does that, a mountain comes out of the fog, slams them both back. They take a step back. They're a little bit dazed right now. They have disadvantage on their next attack. That's what I'll give you for that. Okay?
Now move out of the way.
Okay, good.
Yes, there.
Is your girl watching?
Maybe. She's Mona Lisa.
If Mona Lisa's in it, I want to make her a mod at some point. How do I do that?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Oh, I right click on her? Oh. What?
All you do is right click.
No.
Right click, make one. Or if you're trying to.
Shank already is a moderator.
If you're trying to do it when she's not here, all you have to do is /mod name.
Alright. When she's in, I want her because I like her. She's a good girl.
Of course she is. But let's.
Even though you hate me! No, sorry.
Let's stay on subject.
This is a
just
demonstration
kidding.
of Wirecast.
Alright, what are we doing?
Alright, I'm gonna go charging in now. With my axe, I'm going to attack this goblin right here.
Okay.
I got shield bashed.
Well, both of them got shield bashed.
Okay, well, the one.
Yeah, they both have disadvantage on their next attack. So the one that's closest to the wall on that side, or the one that's closest to me?
So 8 plus 5 is 12 plus 2 is 14.
No. You know what it is to hit them.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay. So goblin number 2, which is the one that's barely able to hit, is going to try to strike at who's in front of him.
That would be.
The furthest one. Okay. He rolls... Ooh. Yeah, okay, so he rolled a 17.
He still does not hit.
Okay, good. And that was on disadvantage. These have a 13 plus 4 or a 19 plus 4. Okay? Second one's going to try to strike out at you again.
Okay.
18?
That hits.
Okay, that's not disadvantage though.
Oh.
1.
Critical fail!
Crit fail.
So
I look
he's
at him and go,
swinging,
"Ah, motherfucker!"
swinging. He's now dropped his crossbow on the ground, and he takes out his short sword, and he's swinging and swinging it at you, and he's just making it nice and cool for you, and dissipating some of the smoke, but that's about it. It went that way. What are you looking for?
My dice.
Oh, here it is. It's underneath the table.
Yeah, I heard it go that way.
All right then. This is
Careful with that stuff. Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I need somebody to keep
Can't move any
me
further.
appraised if this thing goes off at any point. That's what that battery's for.
This is a demonstration
What's
of
the battery level?
Wirecast.
It's getting low.
It's currently at 8%.
Yeah, so we'll stop when that drops.
Okay.
All right, so both of them missed. He swings at you. He dissipates some of the smog, but now they know you're there, and 20.
This is a
Okay, so
demonstration of Wirecast.
from behind you,
From right behind us? Or on the sides?
emerges a warg.
Shit. I don't like where I'm at right now.
And he
Why?
comes out of that door, sniffing around. Now, the one over here, all the way over here. There are 2 cages in there. You see those 2 warg cages?
Yep.
Where's the monster manual?
Right here.
Who's looking at the monster manual?
Demonstration of Wirecast.
You want to know why you don't look at the monster manual?
Why?
Because the monsters are what I say they are, not what the book says they are.
I don't mind. I was just
I
being
know. You were
wyvern.
looking about the wyvern. I know. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a second. Don't think that you know everything about this. No, I'm sorry.
It just says small drink.
Yeah, so the warg comes out, and he makes a beeline towards Drogtera. He can move 50 feet, so
Isn't it that?
he has no problem getting there. He is going to roll attack
Of Wirecast.
with advantage because you didn't see him coming. Oh, well, guess what?
1.
He rolled a 17? Alright, perception was +4, so that was 24, so he knew everything was out there, okay? +5. 16? 20, right? Okay. Or,
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
so, alright, so he comes out, he's snipping at you, trying to claw you, and misses you both times. He gets 2 attacks. Ooh. Does he get 2 attacks? No, he doesn't get 2 attacks yet. Go for it. Alright, so that's where you're at right now.
I believe it's Ryko's turn.
Yes, it is.
I attacked the same one that I attacked earlier.
This
Okay.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Does a 21 hit?
Oh god, yeah.
I do 7 more damage.
He falls to the ground dead.
Okay.
Take him off. Alright, Drogtera. You have this guy. He's now not going to be stunned this round. He was stunned the last time.
Oh no, I moved out of the way, so I'll run for charge.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is a
Drogtera, you're up.
demonstration of
Which is what
Wirecast.
placed me in front of a ward.
Okay, so a warg. Hit him. They're big beasts, so they're not very dexterous.
You surly little bastard. How dare you swipe at me? I will make you no pain. No, well, 10.
See, this is one of those times when saving that inspiration die would have been good.
This
Ah,
is a
right, well, you guys
demonstration
don't
of Wirecast.
Before I...
You did. Because you've given him 2 and he only used 1.
Which is correct.
Roll, sir, roll.
12.
Just misses. I mean, just.
So
Alright,
14 is what-
Falgorn, you go.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the bloody motherfucker I can't seem to ever hit.
Ah,
Yes!
you were hitting.
22.
Oh, you hit him.
Alright.
This
I'm going
is a
down, boy.
demonstration
That wasn't a
of
19.
Wirecast.
Alright,
No.
go.
5.
5. 5 damage?
Yep.
And he is.
He screwed you over in the second one.
Yep. Hey, at least I can hit. Like, I'm just happy I'm hitting him.
He is really hurt. You see him swaying back and forth. He reaches up. He grabs his short sword like the other guy. He goes to throw it. He gets a
This is a
15.
demonstration of
Nope.
Wirecast.
Don, hand me that battery.
Just pull it out.
2%.
Yeah, we have to be quite.
Quick.
Well, the minute I take that off, we gotta put it right back on, so it's no problem. So, you're attacking him?
Yes.
Okay, which one?
The one right next. Do I get an advantage?
Not the. Where are you?
Right
If you
there.
could move behind him, if you want to, you will have advantage.
He can, and it will actually open up more things.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yes, it will. It should be opening more things right now.
So, 4 again.
Okay, and I'm rolling.
I don't move. I have a dex save.
Okay.
Alright, I'm rolling into attack advantage, right?
Yeah.
I think it's 16.
Okay, you hit him.
Okay.
So you strike out at the goblin. He's gonna take some damage. What are you gonna hit him for?
I'm hitting him for 7 damage.
And you knock that guy right flat on his ass and kill him.
Okay.
So that goblin is out.
Good job, sir.
Alright, good job. You're looking around this place now, and you're starting to get a glimpse of the area. The walls are stone. Quiet down.
Okay.
Chill out. DM is speaking.
I was waiting for you to say roll perception.
I didn't put the die down
Okay.
and just chill. I'm giving you what you see now. These are the things that we didn't do in the beginning, right? So you ran in here so quickly, you didn't get a second to look, but you're starting to look at the walls. The walls look like they're kind of been water damaged over the years. Kind of like this place was either underwater or underground and a lot of water rained on it. You know you're in the green fields. And the green fields, it's called the green fields because of all the green grasses that are in the area and the flowers and everything. So it does rain a lot, and this has been underground. So there's a lot of water damage. But you can see a lot of ornate gold inlay on the tops of the walls, kind of like crown molding in gold. Every now and then you see a torch, and in between the torches, you see statues on the wall. Statues of like ravens. Okay? Alright? They're like ravens.
What are they made of?
They're made out of something that you need to have intelligence to know.
Yes, but right now we're dealing with a warg.
No, I'm telling you what you see right now because I wanted to take that opportunity.
This
To
is a
change the
demonstration
battery.
of Wirecast.
And does this have to be pushed again?
No.
It's up.
Wait, no. Yeah.
Let me see.
Screen's you're done.
There's a picture of my cat up there. Push it again.
Hit the playback button. There we go.
There you go. Perfect. All right, good. We have to swap batteries. Don, can you put that in?
Yes.
Cat. I mean,
Here, we're trying to make everything work. We're shooting with a DSLR today. We're shooting with 2 better webcams. We are trying to get everything done. All right, so Don wants to do what? Kill the warg?
well, I mean, he's
Well,
not
I'm
great.
very far away, so
All
right
right,
now,
so who just killed the goblin?
me.
So the
My turn is done.
Okay, your turn is done. So Goblin's done. Warg is going to go. Warg is suddenly feeling a little bit back. He's going to take a chance and he's going to try to do a pounce attack or, you know, a knockdown attack on Drogtera. It's a strength roll-off. You've got a 20, but he's not attacking. He's trying to knock you down. Okay? So it's going to be strength for strength.
Wirecast.
Okay? And it's just strength, nothing added to it. I get a 19.
I'm on the ground.
He knocks you back and down. He's now on top of you, and he's going to try to take an attack on you with advantage. You got a 12, you got a 16, 17. 17. And he's above you, and he's just snapping at your face. You get the feeling that he's just trying to hold you down, and he's just leaving your partners out of this. At that moment, we get Sir Algernon walks out, and he decides to say, I took the moment to take a short rest. Man, you guys have been here for a half hour, so I'm going to cast Healing Word, but I don't know which one of you guys is hurt the most.
More likely him.
Are you?
I'm at 17 of my 25, yes.
Alright, so he's going to cast Healing Word, and he's going to cast at level 1, so he just gave you 4 points. Okay? So that's it. And good.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit here because I'm small, and I'll tell you tossing me, and I'm not really here tonight, so I'm going to just sit here and cast utility spells all night.
How high is the ceiling?
This is a demonstration.
You're looking up. The ceiling's about, like, you're almost 8 feet. You were feeling like if you had hair, it would be just like 6 inches, 12 inches below
I know
the
what
top.
I think you're going to do. That might bring more.
You can't matter though.
Sure.
I'm going to kick thrust the ward into the ceiling.
All right. You're not going to try to stand up through him? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I could do that.
If you had a pointy head.
Well, I do have a nice new shiny helmet.
Did he put a horn on it?
That's a good question, did he?
No.
Damn.
It's traditional helmet. All right, you're going to try to kick thrust him up.
Yeah.
Now, at this particular point, you know how big a warg is, right? So, the goblins are that big. The warg is like 800 pounds.
What's its weight in the book?
What do you mean, what's his weight in the book? I'm telling you what it is.
This is a
There is no weight.
demonstration of Wirecast.
He has dark vision, 60 feet, perception 14, which is why he was able to see you. And this one's got some big hit points. Hit him. Before he howls.
Get him off of you.
Yeah.
No, he's on top of him, so he's doing the only thing he can do. So what I'm going to call this is you're going to try to break free. You're not going to kick thrust him into the... Hey, let's put it this way. You're trying to break free. If you roll a d20 and it comes up in that 20,
Demonstration of
I'll
Wirecast.
entertain.
I'm assuming that's strength, right?
It's a strength check.
12.
You move as much as you can. You free an arm. You're still considered grappled. Okay?
Damn.
All right. Falcon.
Alright, I'm going to try to kick the ward off of him. I'm going to run up to him and just kick, power drive him.
This is a demonstration
So that's an
of
attack.
Wirecast.
I figured that was bonus action.
That's an attack.
Alright.
You
So
kick
like-
him, it's an
You're
attack.
gonna do like a drop kick.
So bonus
like
action.
Leonidas style, right into him.
So you're trying to ungrapple him.
Yes. I'm trying to kick
You're
the
trying
ward
to
off.
free. You're trying to free Grog.
Yeah.
You're Grog.
I am
You're
not
trying to.
wrong.
You're trying to free
You were
Drog.
totally Grog, though.
Drog Thera. Yeah, I know. Drog. Grog. I'm sorry. Drog Terra.
Does he get an advantage since he's not paying attention to him?
No, because he's not behind him. He sees who's in front of him.
Yeah. Is this strength, right?
Strength.
So 18.
So you knock him. He takes a big kick. I want you to roll a d4 and add your strength to it.
7.
7. He takes 7 points of damage.
And kick him towards the board?
I guess that's the way that's gonna
No,
work.
and he just gets moved off of Drogtera, so he's right next to him. He's not prone or anything. He's just off of him. They're not very dexterous, but they stay on their feet.
Gotcha.
He now looks at you, and his eyes are locked with you, and you suddenly realize. I mean, you're the same size as that goblin. You suddenly realize, actually, you're bigger and hardier, but not taller. He's a lot bigger than you. I mean, like, you saw him carry off the little. Which one did he carry off? The dwarf king, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw him. You're that dwarf. Whatever his name was again.
Thorn.
Thorn. How did I forget Thorn? Alright, so you're Thorn. Okay. I know, that is my cat. That is Bat Cat that you saw. Oh, they're talking about before when
Oh,
we,
when we
yeah,
had the picture of the cat up.
yeah. Yeah, I like this. All I have to do is get an AC adapter for inside. I really like this.
Yep.
So we need 2 more A6000s.
I have one.
We need a Mac.
I
No,
have an
you
A7.
let Mac. Okay, so we need
Demonstration of
we
wire
need
cast.
$1,500 worth of equipment. So we need to be good at this. All right. Yeah, you're funny. All right. So you are free. All right.
What a waste!
So
That's funny.
yeah, the only difference.
Stop touching the die.
Did someone take my die from me?
I didn't do it. I'm not that stubborn. In real life.
I wasn't using my favorite die, and I was getting D20s. All right. So here we go. It's the Warg's turn. The Warg's got his eyes on you.
I thought the word just
Come at me, busted.
You kick the ward. There's only 3 of you.
Right.
So it
So it is
hasn't
good,
went yet.
Because he rolled like a 24 on initiative or something like that.
Has it
Yeah.
restarted?
It goes Ryko. No, stop. It goes Ryko, Drogterra, Falgorn, Warg. Warg bit at you. Ryko hit Warg. You kicked Warg.
I didn't hit the
No,
wall.
you don't.
This is 2 turns ago. Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh,
Of wire cast.
All right? You swung at the Warg or you
Goblin.
Goblin, right?
Yes. Warg jumped on him. Then it
No,
was-
wait. Drogterra kicked himself off. Falgorn kicked. You tried to kick him off. Falgorn tried to kick the Warg, knocked him back, and now it's supposed to be the Warg's turn
Okay.
after Falgorn.
Literally just because.
Because it was
That's
Demonstration
See?
of wire cast.
Yeah, but didn't the Warg just jump
Yeah.
on, drop down?
no, the Warg just
No,
got
no,
knocked
no,
off.
no, no, hold on. I understand what they're saying. I'm going to explain it to you because I know that you have communication issues.
Yeah, but he missed.
No.
He went to hit the Warg and missed.
No, I did not hit
No,
the
he
Warg
never went to hit the Warg at all.
I never moved to the Warg.
The Warg went
All right,
before me.
I will let you go, and then we're going back into the into this.
Because you had the Warg go before me.
Yeah, because it came out. It was it was a surprise round. It was a surprise round.
That's what I was trying to say. is
It was a
Warg-
surprise round. Warg was in a surprise, so that's why the Warg got advantage. He was in a surprise round. He came up to him, and that's what threw everything off.
I see.
Okay.
Alright, so it was the Warg.
So sorry. Yeah, because now the Warg is in his
Okay.
rolling a 3 for initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Now what does the Warg do?
The Warg is going to try to bite at you.
All right. Come at me, oh hairy bastard.
And he, so this was for naught, so it doesn't matter. All this was for naught. See what I mean? You know, the DM probably needs another beer, but Warg goes to bite at you, and for some reason, we don't know what it is, it just keeps on biting at air in front of you guys.
Are you trying to scare me? Huh? I laugh at you.
And Sir
Come
Algernon,
at me, puppy.
Sir Algernon's like, well, maybe we got that pretty lady. Do you think maybe she knows animal handling? Because this guy is vicious, but he's not really trying to kill us. So maybe she'd be able to tame this thing.
Nah.
You hear nothing. She's gone. She left. And Drogterra goes.
Of wire cast.
Shark there is going to get up.
That's your movement.
That's fine. I'm right in front of
It's
it.
half your movement. Okay, it's half.
Wait, is it really your turn already?
No, it's Ryko's.
Oh, but,
See? After all that time you told me it was Ryko's. You jumped in.
you tell me it's my turn. I'm going to go.
I know. I screwed up. Ryko, go.
I move towards right there and help him up.
You don't really? That's your move then. All right, go.
This is a
Get up.
demonstration of wire cast.
So now that takes all your movement and action, and that's half your movement.
That's fine. I'm right in front of the board. That's fine. You George, you little
You
bastard.
think it's fine? This isn't like the Warg you met in that temple.
I met a lot of dwarves in that temple that were awfully strong, and I castrated one of them.
That sounds like a tale.
I was a dwarf. He
That was
not
Bro.
tall.
That was Brotor.
Drogterra's son? Or is
Yes.
it? Yeah, Drogterra's son.
I am going to bring my hammer of viciousness down upon its head because it is clearly dumb, and I'm going to make it dumber.
So you're doing an aimed attack.
Yeah,
So you roll at disadvantage.
that's fine. Maybe not. Things could be worse.
Well, you already didn't roll very well, right?
Yeah, things are worse. 11.
It misses, okay.
I can't believe how close you are, though, because it's a big animal and it doesn't have a high AC. So you go and hit, and the warg just moves his head ever so slightly in both directions, and in that moment of swinging, he just evades. For something that doesn't have that much dexterity, he did.
Is it my turn?
Just to make right up, I do like to remind you of something.
What?
Great weapon fighting.
Yes. That's only if I roll a 1 or 2.
I know. In case you've rolled 1 or 2s, I have
I
forgotten.
haven't actually.
I have.
He did one of them, didn't he?
No.
That was
You
on
did.
damage.
You critically failed 1.
Dang it. I gotta remember that.
We don't have the option of critically failing anymore.
I know.
Stop! Yeah, I don't
Well,
make
you still
you,
do because you don't have great weapons on right now.
Currently, yes.
I don't make you guys lose your weapons when you critically fail. I just make you fall or move back or.
Or hit another friend.
Yeah, sometimes.
10.
10.
A grand total of 10.
All right, so
Well, it's a good thing you can't get around me or Roika.
So Algernon is going to sit over there and say, sometimes you need to reach out for a friend, and other times they just need some inspiration. Here's a D4.
2.
This
To you.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay. All right. And now it is the ward's turn, who is yet again going to try to lash out at Falgorn.
He can. I'm in the way.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I'm a big fucking guy.
Oh my lord! And you have a G20. You have. Oh, he rolled an 8. And he gets, that's just 13. I mean, like.
Snap at the air.
Yeah. He's snapping at the air. I gotta roll a D6.
I don't like that.
Ooh, he. Okay, good. I could. 2 attacks. 17 plus 5 for a bite attack.
Ow!
Alright, I think that hits.
Yeah, 22.
This
2d6.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
5, 8 points.
Ouch.
Ow.
So when this guy hits, he hits.
Yeah, but I'm only doing every. It's been 5 turns. So on the 5th turn, I'm rolling a d6. Not telling you what it is, but he has an opportunity to get back to attack. That's why I said don't read.
Okay, Mr. Rocco, big deal done. I would suggest coming here, Mr. Falcon.
I'll go that way?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Yes.
Which would put you at advantage.
It's so bad we don't have this camera because nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could like Periscope it at least so people go to my Periscope and see what's going on. Because, I mean, we need more cameras and more stuff. And as you see, we're using Wirecast tonight. We're testing it. It's $495. It's the only way to get all the audio synced because OBS is free and we love it for game streaming. It sucks for D&D.
This
Well,
is a
just that.
demonstration of Wirecast.
Nice.
We love you, Telestream. Please give us Wirecast for free. What'd you get?
I have a 20-something.
Oh, well, that
Alright,
that
rolling
really hits him. You had to have gotten something on him.
Yeah, I did 6 damage.
Alright, so you take out your Kasuragama and you swing at it. It just slices right through some of his fur, and then you see it cut into him a little bit. Starts to bleed down his front right shoulder.
I'll use my bonus action.
Okay.
Hide.
Hide right in front of the torch. That's the best place.
I thought the torch was on the other side.
It's
There's 2 on
it's
each side.
on one each side.
Dang.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, you hit him. and you're close now. Close enough for him to lash out at somebody else besides Josh.
I combat roll away for my bonus action.
Wait, what'd you hit him again for?
Demonstration
6
of
damage.
Wirecast.
Alright, so he looks like he's been warned, but he doesn't. You know, this is a strong beast, and he's still holding his own. So he looks at you, and he goes,
He's going to hit me.
you've got clothy armor. I could fight through that. And he gets a 7.
I believe
This is the worst combat ever.
the wolf goes
Is
last.
a demonstration.
He goes
of
after him.
Wirecast.
He went.
I'm now
Now.
so confused because you said he goes after me, now he goes before me. I'm
Oh,
confused.
wait. The word didn't go.
Yeah. Ryko, Drugterra, Falcorn, War.
You took his actions for the turn, don't you try it.
He missed.
Just keep that one as what the worst part.
I got excited.
Alright, so roll your attack.
I have an exam I have to take tonight.
Tonight or tomorrow night?
Tonight.
Then quit making mistakes.
Is a demonstration of
I suck.
Uh,
And for real.
19.
19. Who did you hit?
The war.
Oh, you hit the warg?
Is that crit?
No.
Oh,
No,
no. you don't
he's
have one.
not a fighter.
Ah. Why is the fighter that never rolls a 19?
Well, it's not natural.
No. Okay.
6.
Including your strength.
All right, so
Including your strength.
you take out your hammer. You
No,
use it.
actually, my apologies.
Wirecast.
9.
9. So you're using your hammer?
Yes.
All right, so you take out your hammer, you swing at him, you come down right on the back of his neck. He winces in pain. And he shakes it off, but you can see his eyes start to glass over just a tiny bit.
Pansy. Simple weak.
Okay, Little Man, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move over into that one empty space there.
I don't mean Little Man in real life. He plays a dwarf.
Demonstration of
I mean, he's got reddish hair, a beard, and he's short. He plays a dwarf.
Why not?
And he drinks.
I do
Fu-
drink.
He is he
Oh,
is
about the one.
role playing in real life because he's really a 6 foot tall football player with
Yeah,
dark
that's what
hair
happened.
and a complexion that would make you never mind. No.
Alright.
Oh, I must be talking about Michael.
Okay. 14.
14 hits.
Wow.
My inspiration.
Alright. It's a big target. They're not very dexterous. They're huge.
Well, it helps with no
Plus
armor. either.
12.
You hit him for 12 damage?
12 damage.
Holy
I can hit. I can hit.
You pick up this battle axe and you're like, I'm coming in to save you, my buddy. And you slam down on his back. And you see it just like miss his spine but come straight through. You slice off a piece of his flesh, fur, blood, everything on the ground right now.
I was gonna make a first.
Sir Algernon steps up and his feet are like, I just got these shoes. And, oh, I don't wear shoes. I'm a halfling. Oh, it's my hair. And he's looking, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this beast is looking very hurt. So he's going to try to,
Who is he?
he, being the warg,
I thought you guys attacked me.
he went a while ago, so he can't go again this round. So Ryko gets to go. That's it.
Nice try.
Well done, sir. Well played.
Alright. I guess I move
You don't have to move
I don't have
because
to
we're
move.
all
I'm attacking.
surrounding it.
with advantage. I'll take the 16. 18.
It hit.
Okay, roll damage.
Well, he's dead.
Demonstration of
Yeah, he's pretty
Wirecast.
much dead. I do 10 damage.
So how do you want to do it?
I don't know.
I'd like his skull, please.
Oh, it will take a while to cut that off.
I guess I just slit his throat so I can keep it intact.
Okay, so Ryko walks up. He sees the glazing over eyes, one eye just hanging down a little bit. You're actually feeling sorry for him. So you figure it's just time to put you down, buddy. And you just cut his throat with your Kusurigama, and his body just falls to the floor, blood just starting to pull out. Now you've got like a 400 to 600 pound rug that you'll have to step over. That's about a quarter to a third of your height high. And he covers most of that that passage. Yeah. So he's done. Okay.
All right.
Hey guys.
Look!
I wish to
time.
look at all corners of the hallway to make sure nothing else is coming out.
Okay.
Wrong episode. Oh, wait. I can save this. There's a 14. Make sure that I don't see anything.
You don't see anything in the halls around you. You hear wind blowing and water trickling from that direction. Okay? From this direction, that pacing around that you heard, yeah, from this direction over here, you don't hear that pacing anymore that you heard before. And you could hear voices distant down the hall, and they're speaking Goblin, but they seem to be getting further away, not closer. Okay?
I advise my party to tread carefully, because they may be alerted to our presence.
That's a good idea.
Tell the Goliath to be stealthy. And he's wearing plate.
No, I'm not telling you to be stealthy. I'm just telling you to please be careful and watch out for any other surprise attacks.
Say what, Ron?
I'm right next to you. You heard me. Does that alert the enemy? Really? Right there. You are an imbecile.
Please tell me that alerts the enemy. I so want that to alert them.
No. Dang it. I rolled a 6.
Drop there.
Oh, sorry, it's a 9. It still doesn't do anything.
Stop it.
9 plus... Wait. Let me look at their perception.
Okay.
It's low enough. I might yell.
No, please don't. God, let's us be careful. Tread carefully in this dungeon.
No, they don't have good perception.
Nice.
They have poor perception.
No, they have horrible perception.
Alright.
I vote we do the loots. Yes, loots.
All the things.
Loots. Nat 20.
13.
Okay.
16.
You
I'm
got,
on fire tonight.
you got 2 more silver. You've got a light crossbow.
Oh, there's your copy.
There's a couple of short swords if you want them.
Can I look at my daggers?
You said two silver,
give me a second.
crossbow.
Light crossbow.
Any bolts with the crossbow?
Yeah, there's about 20 bolts between the 2 guys. I'd say about 18 because I used a couple, right?
So, if you don't mind, I think I shall take the light crossbow.
Sure.
Alright, very nice.
Who has the lances from before?
Lances.
The ones, did you, never mind.
Oh, we could have 4 lances.
Yeah.
We could have sold those.
Are these throwables?
Are they throwable weapons?
Lance?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? It's like a javelin.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a throwable weapon.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have proficiency in that.
I have proficiency in all weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a fighter. So he has,
So,
Oh,
literally
okay.
every weapon I can use.
why do you say
I'm a
sing?
fighter.
You're a paladin.
In
So I can do that too, right?
in my
Weapons he can use.
I can use all armor, all shields, all simple and martial weapons.
All simple and martial weapons.
I'm literally all weapons and all armor. I
All
can
simple
use
and
staffs.
martial weapons? Then what about non-martial weapons?
That's simple weapons.
A greatsword's a simple weapon?
They're a martial weapon.
What?
It's a martial weapon.
Good. Gotcha. Alright, I should know this stuff.
And you said
Alright.
2 short swords? Yes.
2 short swords, if you want to take them. They're rusty, they're beaten up,
Yeah, I don't want them.
they've had better days. I mean, the goblins, they have hodgepodge, piecemeal together armor. You could take that if you want.
You'll come to find I'm
That's always fine, right?
Yeah, that's all you find. They don't really have enough. These are guards,
Okay.
and you're starting to find that they don't have. And each one of them has his daily rations with him.
Daily rations. That's edibles.
Yeah. It's a bunch of bugs,
This
you know,
is a
stuff goblins
demonstration
like.
of
I
Wirecast.
hate to tell you, man, Elias eating a whole lot.
Human flesh, you know.
Love the skins of
Yeah, right.
brothers.
So there's not really that much there. Which way do you want to go? I know that you're with somebody that likes to dungeon crawl.
Let me put it this way: we will go through every single cavern here.
Yes.
Damn it.
Where do you advise to go?
That being said, I vote we take a small break.
Shank, you okay with us taking a break, or do you have to run and go get ready for work
This is a
or go to sleep?
demonstration Of Wirecast.
I'm good for a break. I need another one of those
Break time.
things.
Yep, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. So we are going to break for just a few moments.
You're gonna die. I will.
But don't forget, there's only 2 of you tomorrow.
We are on a break for a few minutes.
I'm closing one.
Oh, never mind. That's right. I put trays over. You're good. Drink as much as you want.
That's the plan, sir. That is.
There is a break. You will hear us. I'm going to let us continue to stream.
This is a demonstration
Consume.
of Wirecast.
I think we're doing well here. Wirecast is going to go up on the screen every now and then. Well, mainly because it needs to. Because we are evaluating their program.
You don't have any paper towels and napkins down, yeah?
No, we used to, but Sarah went through them all doing what you do.
I like the scroll glass. If you don't mind, I think I'm gonna leave it here.
Well, I don't mind, just...
Because this will be the only
This
place
is
I
a
actually use it.
demonstration of
I
Wirecast.
shouldn't be doing that right
Are you even getting head too? Yeah. Yeah.
now. That didn't come out entirely
No.
right.
It did not.
And everybody heard that. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Ah.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I wish Andrew was more reliable.
Well, there was a time I missed one, right? 2. I missed 2 or 1.
This is a demonstration
He's
of
missed.
Wirecast.
One, because he was sick, which we all know is totally okay. He missed one just for missing it. He missed the one that everybody missed in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were trying to get everyone to come, and everyone just kept on going, and then everyone said, oh, we'll make it, and then they didn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he had that one where he came and was totally useless all night. Remember that night?
Demonstration of Wirecast.
I chalk it up to him just being a 20-year-old.
I'm 24.
Yeah. You think that everyone's exactly like you?
No. I make mistakes too. That's what I meant.
This is a demonstration
Try to get another
of
case of
Wirecast.
bottled water.
Did you get water or it's on the bottom?
Huh? No. Should I get another case of bottled water?
Next time you come,
Yes.
they're always good for us. I'd rather drink water.
No problem. I'll bring another case. Because I only see 1 bottle of water left.
Yeah, I think that's... Alright, where did it go? I had another garbage right here. Man, stuff got
This
everywhere.
is a demonstration
What is
of
it?
I'm
Wirecast.
just cleaning. I don't smoke, so I clean. I don't know.
How much was that cake?
That was 700.
Wow.
I got it at Best Buy though, so it was cheaper.
Oh, nice.
You know, it only cost me.
How does it work?
I mean,
This is a
Is it open?
demonstration of
so
Wirecast.
it's got 2 kegs in it. There's 6 kegs. 1/6.
What's in it? Heineken?
No, it's Dos Equis
Just like, oh.
and Boston Lager, Boston, whatever it is, sandwich.
Why we kind of swapped now.
Is that good?
Yeah, you should always, even though you don't smoke,
I remember who she had
you
around.
guys should always take that break together. You never know if you want to, not meta, but plan.
This is
I
a
will go all
demonstration
but-
of Wirecast.
I think there's only book and left in there. So I'm just gonna take it out.
Alrighty,
No, you take it, bro.
alrighty, we are back. Is this still on?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
still good there.
still on.
Alright, we're still on, and this came forward a little bit. Alrighty, watermark comes up every now and then. It's all my fault.
It's not your fault. Go on.
Oh, we're trying this out, and this actually works very well.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
You know what I mean?
Has the audio been reliable?
The audio is synchronized on this program. It does not sync on the other program.
Okay.
So if I buy this program, I could add in more
Lines.
scenes
Oh, okay.
or more tracks to each scene.
Gotcha.
And right now I've got our scene in for this, but I don't get plugins with the evaluation copy, and it does put that Wirecast logo over it every now and then, which is okay.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Because the way I look at it is this is still early for us, and you guys are just in chapter 1, which is finding out what's going on in the world, and this dungeon's a big part of it. Like right now, you heard something that was going on, but it's not really, because now, had Iranus come back today, he would have had word of what the dragons were doing. That's where he was off to. He was supposed to go, regardless of not being here last week. He was supposed to be with,
Yeah, well,
with Kelwith until after you were accosted. All right, so don't we have another mini somewhere?
we have tons of these. Why do you ask?
Which mini are you looking for?
One for Uranus or
No, do you have an orc?
Uh,
No, right? Half orc or an orc?
No.
I
Oh,
think
you
the
do, you have an
orc
orc.
is me, but it's like
green.
Yeah, it's green. Okay, just in case.
Demonstration
Just
of
keep them in the
Wirecast.
wings. All right, so you guys are standing there in the hallway, and you're looking around now. You've done your perception. You've picked up as much loot as you can get. You see down in this way over here, it gets a little bit darker down this hallway, but you see light coming out of the room. Yeah, you could take that whole piece of paper and just move it back towards dawn
Demonstration of
until you
Wirecast.
see, just stop right there. Yeah, well, you see around the corner now, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so you see that this goes down, but you see that there's light coming out of this room. I already told you don't hear anything in that room.
gentlemen, I say we go towards the room.
Let us carefully approach towards that room.
Yes.
So wherever I go?
We are following behind him. You're like, your example, Leroy Jenkins.
Wirecast.
At some point, I will charge into a dungeon and just scream Leroy Jenkins.
Please don't. That'll be copyrighted.
Alright, so it's not copyrighted.
Blizzard, I'm sorry. It's the Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, it's okay. No one's watching this. Except for Shank. And maybe 2 or 3 others. Hey, how are you? There's Daddy Kobe.
What?
Huh?
Skawan?
Sky One, that's Zach.
Zach, you dummy, you should be here.
No, not that Zach. That's Home Theaters.
Home theater Zach, we like him too. He's a good man. He keeps on threatening to go back to Illinois, but I'm okay. He's here now. Alright, so, when he's screaming Leroy Jenkins, Renegade Chink.
Leroy Jenkins!
Alright, now we're dead. Okay. So,
I'll retreat.
you go in there,
of Wirecast.
and you see 2 cages. Okay? And these cages are not big enough to house a warg. I mean, look at them. They're 10 feet. That warg was bigger than that, right? Kind of, maybe. What?
Might be.
Well, I was 8 feet and my head was scraping the ceiling.
I'm talking about the cage.
10 feet wide.
Do I need to roll a challenge check?
Do you want to check what?
I mean, could it have used
I'm telling you what.
instead?
You're in the room, so I'm telling you what you see.
Okay.
Okay? If you want to run a check after I explain everything, that's great. What you see, though, is what looks like a goblin in one cage, tied up with his whole gut ripped out of him and eaten. Okay? He's like tied to the bars inside, and his gut is eaten. In the other cage, looks like there was a human in there. You see a couple of arms hanging, and you see boots, and you don't see much more but a skull in the corner.
You already have boots, buddy. I do have boots.
Okay.
But I'm going to take the boots.
Those boots might not fit you.
They do have feet in them, and it smells kind of bad. The goblin, though, looks like he was just being chewed on.
So it's fresh.
I'll take the
Still
Fresh.
I'll take the foot out and offer it to
Okay.
Valhorn and say one bite.
When you look around the room also, you could see some...
Stop discrediting.
You see on the wall, you see different tapestries. It looks like this room wasn't always...
Demonstration of
didn't always have these cages or anything in it. It looked more like this room before was used as like a guard room or something along those lines. You see 2 statues on either side of of ravens, and then in between the 2 cages, you see what looks like a beautiful female with a mask on her face. It's a statue.
It's my goddess.
What?
Is that my goddess?
Is a demonstration
What do you want to
of
roll? A
Wirecast.
religion check, an intelligence check, a history
Intelligence.
check? So intelligence check? No, you would roll a history, religion,
History?
or arcana.
Okay, then I'll do history.
Okay, what'd you get? Still 16, right?
No, it'll be my history will be it'll be 18.
You recognize this as what you would call the Raven Queen, and you see now the ravens on the hallways,
Of Wirecast.
and you see the gold. There's lots of gold, but it looks like somebody's been chipping the gold off of the top, okay, off of that crowning. But it looks like the gold wasn't that thick, but it looks like someone's been trying to chip the gold off of the walls. Okay?
Interesting. Can I take a moment of 5 seconds to bow to my goddess?
Okay, you can bow to your goddess.
That was weird.
Shall we move on?
You seem to know the statue.
Of Wirecast.
What's it mean?
Well, I just tell you what it means. My
13. Persuasion.
Alright, so you can tell him. If you don't, you could roll, and I can tell you, you can roll a religion check, and I can tell you more about her.
my religion check will be 16.
Okay, so the Raven Queen is... She was mortal at one point and actually rose to be a deity. And you'll learn more about that as time goes on. But what you do know is that she tends to be the goddess of a lot of neutral and lawful people. She really is somebody that does not like she reigns over that transition from life to death. And she finds that to be the most sacred thing. is that death. She's the one that makes
The
death
demonstration of Wirecast.
good, right? So when you pass on, it's supposed to be that way. The things that she's against and she rises up is anyone that would keep death from taking its course. Okay? We're not talking about like resurrections.
More like reanimation. So zombies.
Yeah. Reanimation. People that would pervert death.
Okay.
All right?
This
Now,
is a
she has been known to
demonstration of
allow
Wirecast.
people to pass back into this plane from death, but really her whole job is kind of like, you know,
She's like a Valkyrie.
she's there to reign over that. So she's more like, what was,
Sylvanas.
no, not Sylvanas. I'm trying to think of the Nordic goddess that was in that area. It started with an A, an F.
Freya?
Freya. She's more like Freya.
Okay.
Okay?
That's
But
why I keep
she's
telling you,
she's
stop this.
over.
This is a
Yeah, but
demonstration of
but
Wirecast.
you know, you guys take care of that in game, not meted. Okay. All right. So that's what you know. So you're now in that room. You can see steps that way. You see a hall this way. You see a corner this way. That's where you're at. Which way do you want to go?
So we go around the corner, folks.
Okay.
Sure.
You want to bum rush it?
Cautiously, please.
Why don't you scout it out, sir?
Alright, go down. the
Which
hallway.
corner are you going to?
This is
That
a
corner.
demonstration of Wirecast.
So he
Around
takes
the
his,
corner.
yeah, so we're not doing this in turns. He goes to here, you're going to let him do that, and you're going to peek around the corner?
Yes.
I would
John,
scout
there,
that.
could you pull this paper, the greenest map off the table? Okay, and move the big giant dragon because it scares me that, and move it all the way down there. Because it scares me that you guys are going to have to fight that, and you don't need to fight that. You can take this one and just move it back. Yeah, that's what they'll see. Yeah,
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
that's what you see.
Okay.
The torches down this way aren't lit. It gets very dark down this way, and darker, too dark for you as a human to see more than, like, you have the torches up to this area, that first 10-foot section, but after that, the torches disappear. It looks like somebody was trying to light the front, but was leaving the back dark.
Yank the torch.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay?
You all can
Um,
go first.
So, Sir Algernon wants to know, do you want me to cast light? Do you want light down there?
That would be wonderful.
So,
Sure, why not, sir?
Go ahead.
so he casts a light. It glows. It raises up, and he moves it 30 feet down there.
So the 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's 30 feet from him. So he's going to move up, move him up to next to. So it's 30 feet from him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. So you can move that one, and then you could move. You guys could see a little bit further. You can move this one just back a tiny bit.
Yeah.
All right.
one square.
All right. So you can now see a doorway over there.
Do we see anything else new?
You don't see anything new, but suddenly with the light being cast by Sir Algernon,
This is a
nothing.
demonstration
I should have
of
taken the first roll,
Wirecast.
but it fell off the table. Nothing happens.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right, gents. Well,
Yep. I'm gonna go.
I'll go along the wall and peek into the room.
Okay, so I can't nothing.
Do I need to keep rolling perception for you or not?
no.
You do it. You're in this hallway now, and now you have your two loudest and most obnoxious people in front.
Hey, yo, calm down and let me go first. Let me go first and let me scout ahead. Or
Alright.
move me to the door.
All right.
Alright. Should I roll new perception or no?
The door's closed.
Door's closed. Checking door for anything suspicious on the door as straps or anything like that.
Roll investigation check.
Investigation.
Of Wirecast.
$19.
Okay, so you look at the door and it looks like there's an intricate little device that's on it. You're almost sure it's not a trap, but you're not sure what it is. Like, it's there, but, you want to roll an intelligence check?
I can do that.
Okay, do that.
A 6.
Is a demonstration
You're not sure
of
what it
Wirecast.
is, but you know it's not a trap. It doesn't look like any trap you've ever seen before.
I know
It's
it's
just-
not a trap.
Yeah, it's a device on the door though. It seems to be what looks like a little okay, so let's draw.
What's the intelligence of the bard? He might have higher.
I'm actually over.
I can tell you that. Because he actually sent me his.
Oh, you see,
Yeah, send us a sample.
Yeah.
Or our dungeon master,
Is a
my apologies.
demonstration of
Will not
Wirecast.
to be used.
He's got good persuasion, but.
Anything intelligence? Or
His intelligence, he is 10, so it's a 0 modifier.
No worries. I totally got this.
So, do you want Sir Algernon to go up to it or not?
Nah, I got
This is what you see. So it's a little. That's the doorknob. So I'm trying to make a doorknob. That's a box, and it has two what looks like
Demonstration
copper
of Wirecast.
leads that go back into the door. Off of it, you can see them through the door.
could be
I'm
an
gonna-
interesting keyhole.
I'm going to roll an intelligence check.
Oh, God.
Don't you roll a -1?
Yes, but even with that, it's a 16.
It looks like a doorknob to you too. You've never seen anything like this. You're not
touch it?
sure what it is. What?
Can I touch it?
Tell me what you want to do.
Your intelligence suggests can you touch it? Right?
It's a door. It's a doorknob. What are you doing?
He's opening it.
What are you touching?
The thing.
The little box?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. You find it when you touch it. It feels very solid and like it's almost like it's part of the door, but you definitely could see that it's above the door. And
So-
you also tell that it is, even though it's greened over and stuff, you can tell that it is copper.
This is a
Well,
demonstration
this is not-
of Wirecast.
I'm going to go open the door.
Okay.
I move aside.
Have you opened the door yet?
I have opened the door.
Okay, so your hand is on the doorknob.
Yes.
I want you to roll a d20, and I want a dexterity check. No, give me a strength check.
Okay. 12.
12.
This
I
is
have
a
a feeling that
demonstration
should
of
I have
Wirecast.
a feeling of that same thing.
Well, Snake Eyes,
Wow.
you take 2 points of lightning damage
Ouch.
I thought it was not.
to your hand. It's not a trap. And the door opens.
It's just a persistence thing.
It's not a trap.
Okay.
It might be an attack.
Nope, the door's open. It's dark inside. You have dark vision. Roll a perception check.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
17.
And you see around the room, it looks like there's robes, but they look really worn and old, that are on a, those racks that you put your clothes on, you put your pants on? Yeah, and the robe is just around it. You can see vestments with it. You could see in the corner another idol of a raven, and you can see another idol of the Raven Queen in here. There's a bed. There looks like there's
Wirecast.
it looks like there's a shelf with a bottle of liquor on it, and some books,
Taking nuts.
and some
You can't
books,
see it yet.
and some books. Okay, one of
Can you tell me any of this?
one of the books is
Box.
one of the books is written in Celestial, but you don't know that. Unfortunately, I just told you that. You can't decipher what it is. You might need someone to see. The other book seems to be a diary because it says
Is a demonstration demonstration of Wirecast.
Malcolm's diary on it.
Can I do a history check
And it's
on the crest
really-
on the ropes?
Yeah, you can.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Did you walk into the
Nothing in
Okay.
Dwarven history has this,
Okay.
but it does match all the other motif in here. The vestments, it looks like a raven on there. Okay?
I'm going to turn to Ryko and say, tell me about this Raven clan.
Demonstration
Or Raven
of Wirecast.
Queen.
Oh,
She's
you
our
just-
Dwarven, so we deal in
Didn't you
clans.
just hear everything about it though?
Well, my character shouldn't, right? 'Cause-
But we told you about it before.
Yeah, because I asked him, what is this stuff?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Never
you
mind. I
should
wasn't
know
paying
that
attention.
unless he answered him and you were in earshot, but you asked
I
when you were in
was-
that
We were in
room.
that room, okay.
Yeah,
never
so you
mind.
don't know. You know who the Raven Queen is. You
Uh,
could take that paper off. It's a pretty big room, isn't it?
Looks like there's two rooms, actually.
Yeah, but
Is a
That's a wall.
demonstration of Wirecast.
you could go in the whole room.
There we go.
All right.
I
So
was
there
trying
you
to
go.
figure out the whole room. And I'm assuming this paper is now. back.
Yeah, you move it back. Okay.
I say to there, yeah.
Oh,
it'll be fine.
lovely. It's gonna get squish.
Yeah. That there was 15 feet wide in that hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping that you'd have two other people here and that would be a place to battle, but evidently that battle didn't happen.
Is
They rolled that bad.
Ones and threes.
is there a robe large enough for
Demonstration
me?
of Wirecast.
That robe would probably fit Ryko pretty well. It would be too big for Falgorn. It would be way too small for you.
Ryko, do you want this robe? Since you
I'll
so
carry
already
it.
Alright.
It
It
is,
is.
as you grab the robe, it is kind of, it's starting to decay. It seems to have been there for a long time. It's also wet and it reeks like mold.
I think it's better just.
No, mold, mildew. Sorry, it wouldn't be mold. It would be
Demonstration of
mildew.
Wirecast.
All right. So Algernon pushes the light into the room. As it comes into the room, you can see now those copper leads that we're going through here actually come right through the door and go along the door and go to what looks like this glowing globe, like this mystical globe that's in this box on the wall. All right.
Arcana check.
Can I investigate?
I'm not doing that check.
This is a demonstration
I
of
probably
Do an
Wirecast.
investigate. What does a 24 do?
It's an arcing globe that's spitting out lightning every now and then.
So we need an Arcana
Take
check.
that.
Roll your Arcana check.
Well, he has no knowledge of magic like that. Well, you might. You might.
14.
14? It's a lightning orb.
This is a demonstration
You
of
know this
Wirecast.
and you don't know how? They
I
seem-
have new skills in my brain.
but you kind of think it might have something to do with silver dragons.
Yeah.
You don't know why you know that.
Taking it.
Yeah, it's in a receptacle on the wall that's there.
So you can't take it.
You have to break it
This
loose,
is a demonstration of
find a way to take it off, and
He's gonna do it anyways.
I'm gonna step.
you are in the room. He is doing something. You've already made your choice to be there.
God. I search on the other side of the room. Where is it? Right here?
Sir Algernon moved the light in there. He's smart enough to stay outside. We're not killing the halfling.
Did I find anything else?
Something in the room.
Did I find anything else in the room?
demonstration
Make-
of
Make me a
Wirecast.
diagram of what it looks like, that way I know what to smash.
Or not smash. Because you could totally not do that.
I'm searching the other side of the room.
Gents, do we want this?
I don't need it.
I think it's unwise to touch it. Because that did hurt. You did?
Yep.
It's kind of like a three-dimensional octagon.
Gotcha.
That's more like a hexagon, isn't it? 2,
Demonstration
4,
of
5. That's an
Wirecast.
octagon.
So it's got 8 sides, but it's like.
So if you're looking at it, it looks like a big
It looks
gem,
like this.
but it's got it's a big gem, but it's got something round inside of it that's arcing out.
Or can I just take the whole piece?
I do see it as a danger, right?
I want to take the whole thing with it inside.
Okay, so do an investigation check.
Oh, great job there, buddy.
You rolled a 0. No,
This
What's the
is a
number?
demonstration.
no, you have to
of
hit the
Wirecast.
table.
Damn. Where'd it go?
All right, so that's cool. I mean, you would do anything to kill the rest of your party members, wouldn't you?
Here it
There it
is.
is.
That's it, right next to it.
Do I not see it as a danger
That
after
is
I
on the table.
investigated it?
It caused him 2 points of damage, so you didn't think it was that
I got a
dangerous.
6.
You got a 6. You spend probably, as everyone else is looking around the room, you spend probably about 5 minutes looking at this thing, looking for how it's attached to the wall, how to get it off, but you're just mesmerized by the lightning coming out of it that you just find yourself after about 30 seconds staring at that.
Fuck it. Not worth.
Okay.
The books, were they? What? How many
we read
books were
Malcolm's
there?
Journal?
2 books.
2 books? Okay, just
One
2.
book was like some other language, and the other was Malcolm's Journal.
Yeah, let's read Malcolm's Journal.
Is a demonstration of
And you see
How long does it take
Wirecast.
to do that?
I can read
It's
you-
actually very thick, and every page has something written in it.
Can I read the first page?
Yeah.
Alright. What does the first page say?
My journey from Misty Harbor.
That's it.
That's it?
That's what the first page says.
That's the title. That's the title page.
I mean, that's the first page. Second page says, I start off on my journey seeking adventure.
Light just turned off on
This is a
6,000.
demonstration of Wirecast. This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay, good. We're
Yeah,
back.
pictures.
And we're back.
Okay. You said the other book was written in Celestial.
You could only half kill a hound. Yeah, it's written in Celestial.
This is a demonstration.
Did you
of
take
Wirecast.
Celestial?
No, but I know 2 languages that are quite similar to it.
You would need to roll very high to get each word in that book. Let's.
Let's just put it away
Let's
for
wait.
now.
We'll find it.
When you get a book in D&D, it usually takes you hours of reading it on a rest. So you give up a rest, a long rest, to read it for 8 hours. If you want to read his journey, that's the way that you're going to get it too.
Okay.
That's the way books are read. You do it on a
I was just going to
rest.
see if I could figure out what the title was. Just like 2
This
words.
is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Roll.
So
You see, the issue is she's trying to stop me from rolling.
I'm not trying to stop you from rolling. It's just that. Yeah, you could roll.
We're taking time away from the main story, and that's what you want to get through.
No, it's up to you
I
guys.
critically failed.
Okay, let's not worry about the book then.
Yeah, no, the book is important. The book is important. It may not be important to Drogterra, but it's a very important book.
We will take the book with us and find someone that can read it for us.
Yes.
Okay?
Because it could be belong to my goddess.
Imris ever shows back up.
It could belong
Yeah,
to
for
my
Uranus.
Or Uranus.
Uranus. I think he knows Celestial.
goddess. I think he does.
Okay?
Maybe. Let's continue.
Yeah. So you're in the hall, and at this point, you're in that doorway, and you start hearing, "Did you see that? Did you see it? There was light down there." Oh, wait,
shit,
wait. You're
James.
in the. So you came out? I said you were in
No, you said
the room.
You said you were in the hallway.
I know. I said he's in the hallway. You guys are inside, right? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And all of a sudden, you hear Sir Algernon saying, "I'm getting out of here. I'm moving back." You hear something.
Rolling stealth.
He puts out the light. Light's about. Look there, the light. It went out. I told you there was something down there. I don't know. Well, do you think we should look? What? If we don't, somebody else comes through here.
Wirecast.
They'll just kill us. They'll kill us. And you hear this getting closer, and right now, coming out of this area in that hallway, you see 2 guards. You suddenly remember the drawing and go, this looks like that hallway, kind of, sort of. And you think maybe...
This is a demonstration
These were
of
the people.
Wirecast.
I set up an ambush.
So these guys, they're talking in common, which the other goblins were talking in Goblin, right? And they're sitting there. They don't sound as stupid as I'm making them sound, but they sound like goblins. He goes, "Well, what do you think they'll do if we just go back?" "Oh, they'll kill us for sure. We're supposed to be looking over here. Yeah, they've killed so many of us.
This is a
What about
demonstration of Wirecast.
children and our wives. Do you think they're okay?" Wait, I think I heard something. Did you see that just scurry around the corner? And Sir Algernon's around the corner. He goes, "See what? I just saw something really small scurry around the corner." What do you guys want to do?
Rolling stealth, prepared action to attack for ambush.
So right now the door is open, and they're walking.
This is a demonstration
And,
of Wirecast.
10 and an 8. They didn't hear or see anything in that door.
So
You
I'm
guys
going
have
to
advantage on this.
Jump out of the door.
Go forth.
Okay. And I'm going to roll an intimidation. And I'm going to try to scare these guys into telling me what's up ahead. Alright. Ooh. 16 plus
This
1
is
is
a
17.
demonstration of Wirecast.
So I have to...
Not what you were expecting.
12 and a 14 plus 0. Their constitution is 0. Wisdom. It's -1. That's a 13 and an 11, and you got a 17?
17.
All right. So what are you going to do to intimidate them? That's the most important thing.
I'm going to jump out with my big axe like this.
Huh? What?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Tell me what you know. Tell me everything about this camp, or I will murder you and your children.
No, you
As
can't.
He says that, I'm gonna poke my head outside the doorway and say, "Did somebody say murdering children?" I'm down.
No, you couldn't murder our children. No, not our children, because they took them. They took our wives, they took our children. And we're here. We're stuck here, having to work for them. And they threatened to kill our children, but instead, there used to be 50 of us, and now there's only 30. 30 of us. And
Sounds like a good blood
I don't
bath.
know how many others.
down?
They took one. They brought him to the room up there. We were just going up there to see what happened to him. He was, well, we didn't know him. He was from our clan, but we didn't know him directly. He was in a higher place than we were. He talked back. They brought him up here. But they're led by that dark one, that elf, that dark one, the one that shoots lightning.
There's an elf that shoots
He
lightning?
calls himself the Lightning King.
Demonstration of
Lightning
Wirecast.
The Lightning King. The Lightning King. And he took our wives, he took our kids, and that's all I know. And if we don't kill you, they'll kill them.
How about this? You get out of here. Run for your lives.
If we leave, if we don't come back, they'll kill our wife and kids.
And we'll save your wife and kids.
No.
I'm gonna poke my head.
They kill
I'm
everyone.
going to fully step out the doorway. And who the fuck are you?
Is a demonstration of Wirecast.
He rattles off a name in Goblin. You can't understand it.
I wish to persuade him to aid us so we can help them save their children.
All right, go on. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
If you lend us your aid, we'll save your families.
Okay. Covey has a habit of killing people that he should be helping. Well, drug terror, not Covey. Covey hasn't killed anyone in real life. Nope. Not that I know.
Well, I got an 8 on persuasion. So.
They're like, no. And all of a sudden they go, all we have to do is just give the alarm and then you'll be dead like everyone else.
At this point.
All I have to do is cut your head off and you will die.
I don't know. They draw their weapons. They've got long swords.
Attack.
Death it is, sir.
Uh,
Can I run a attack already?
This is a
Just by while they're drawing their weapons?
We're rolling.
My axe is already
Initiative.
loaded.
We're rolling initiative because you lost the surprise. You got it with the other thing.
9 plus 2 is 11.
14. What's their dex? Plus 2. That's 16 and a. Okay, 16 and an 8. Okay, so who has higher than a 16? What do you have?
18.
So. Goblin 1.
This is a
What did you get?
demonstration of Wirecast.
11.
Ryko, go.
Move to that there and attack Goblin. I miss. 7.
7. Okie dokie. And Goblin 1 is going to just lash out over at.
This
He's
is
going to
a
lash at
demonstration of
you because he's
Wirecast.
right in front of you.
Okay.
And he gets a 3 plus 4 is 7.
No, doesn't hit.
Okay. And now it's Drug Terror.
let's see here. I assume that Falgor is somewhere in here with me. I look down at him. Just attack him.
This is a demonstration
Death.
of Wirecast.
Is not the only thing that you will know today. Meet pain.
Oh, it is you that will have the pain, and you will serve me.
He's right next to me. Do I hear that?
It's in my
It's in his
I'm
head,
just
remember?
kidding.
12. Damn it.
Move back so I can attack.
So Algernon comes around the corner.
This is a demonstration
And says,
of Wirecast.
Little man to the... Well, sorry. I thought I was going to sing, but let me give you a limerick. There once was a man from Ironforge who had a beard so big it smelled like gourd. Oh, sorry. I think I have to go back to writing limericks again. But anyway, here's a D4.
I believe that we should move this fight backwards. Everybody take some steps back.
No. If we let steps back, they will just retreat and sound the alarm.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What's on that side? I can't see shit, so.
So, there's that. Alright.
Mr. Man with dark vision, do your thing.
Alright. I'm going to walk up to the one I was initially
Okay,
talking
move this one. Move this one back, like dark vision 20 feet. So 4 spots. 2, 3,
to.
4. All right, there's another door over there. That's
This is a demonstration
That could
of
be the door that they were
Wirecast.
talking about.
Could be.
We don't know that.
I'm going to attack. Oh, so close to a crit. 19 plus 5 is 20 something.
if you got a 15, you hit him.
Alright. D12, here we go. Oh shit. 4.
4.
Yeah. That's
Alright.
with my strength modifier.
So you're hitting Goblin 2, and Goblin 2, he's
Demonstration of of Wirecast.
He just looks at you and he goes, "That's all you got?" And he goes, "I'll show you what's for." Lifts up his short sword and he gets... Did I really just roll that?
Low.
Gets a 10.
You were saying,
Whip.
sir.
Whip.
A few steps back so I can get my swing.
Oh, yes, yes,
I am
yes.
taking...
Tobacco?
I am taking my purple die back out.
Okay.
She wants to kill
I didn't want to do it with only 3 people tonight, so I figure I'm gonna use it. You know what the good thing is? There's 3 of you, and there's 3 people watching, and I am sure one of them is Zach, and one of them is hopefully your girl, but I haven't seen her online today.
So he's moved back.
You hit like my grandpa. Yes, they do, don't they?
Yeah. I keep missing.
This is a demonstration of
Damn it.
Wirecast.
I'm the rogue.
Alright, so next guys go, and
Alright, so what just happened here?
He tried to hit me, he missed, so...
And you tried to
whoever's
roll?
after Goblin 2.
Who's ever after Goblin 2?
Yeah.
Is it restarting me?
I said, yeah, you.
Okay, attack him. Not 20.
And you crit!
I crit.
Natural 20!
We got a crew!
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
So what do you get on the 6?
So the roll was 6, and then whatever his strength modifier is. But
No,
double
it's 6
dice.
times 2.
Yes,
Double
that's
dice.
12 there.
12 plus.
My dex. So 14.
And that goblin just melts he falls to the floor. And this goblin immediately drops everything and says, well, I have to roll for that. And he does. He drops everything and says, all right,
This
I'll
is a
help.
demonstration of Wirecast.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die trying to take them out. Just so you know, you just killed his wife and kids. We aren't here for us. They made us come. We don't know who they are. The 2 big ones, bugbears, and then some drow from the bowels of hell. I will not have my kids killed. Can you really
Of Wirecast.
help us?
We will.
You have what's left of me. I have a, and he takes out a healing potion.
gents.
And it was Goblin 2, right? That's Goblin 2. Okay, so he heals back up to full strength. And he goes, I will follow. I will show you the way. I haven't seen all this. They only let us in 3 places. They let us take care of the warg in the front.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Occasionally we bring a human that we capture and we put it in a cage for him to eat. I know where we sleep, but I'm not allowed anywhere else.
I'm going to perception the man, or the
Insight.
Insight?
Insight
No.
would be to see if he's lying.
No.
Perception is to see what's around you.
Correct.
All right. Would you want to tell me what you're doing?
Well, I'm going to say this to them first. Gents, remember how he just we killed him,
Demonstration
and then
of
apparently we just killed his
Wirecast.
wife and children. I do distinctly remember one spot where if we killed a drake, my feet went boom.
Uh-huh.
Perception to see if he has some form of magical light. Or
Oh, go on. I didn't.
Do we have the gym of Wi-Fi?
We do have a Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi is all of a sudden yanks your hand towards the wall where that lightning ball is, and it just stays there.
I want the orb now.
You don't want the orb, man. The orb will kill you.
I wasn't rolling for anything. I was just throwing the disc.
Yeah. Does anyone roll insight?
Sure. I can definitely do that. I actually have +4. 19.
I do too.
All right. So he is freaking out. Do you want to ask him a question?
How do we know you're telling the truth?
I'm telling the truth. They came to our village.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
he killed the head of our clan with 2 bugbears at his side. The bugbears killed the rest of our elders. Yes, we have some sort of government, some sort of control in our groups. And then he held this rod up and threw it to the ground, and lightning shot and burnt so many people. And he commanded those 2 beasts to take our women and children, and they left, and 2 others just like them came and took us with him here. And we had to unearth this thing, whatever this place is. They're looking for something. That's all I know.
Do you think you can get the other goblins to fight alongside us?
If we talk to them, but think of it this way. If we don't do their bidding, if we don't return when they tell us we need to return, then there's word sent back.
Of Wirecast.
Sent back to wherever they took our people, and they're killed. The only way we know the truth is that we always get their head back here. Children, women, they look at us like we're nothing. And maybe we're not so smart. Maybe we're not so wise. But we are. We are of this plane. How could they be so evil?
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Well, come, lead us.
So I'm ready to lead you.
Alright.
Alright, so he says,
That other room.
so he's gonna let you guys do it and point you on your way, but you're going in the room. Move this back a little bit if you're moving up. So Algernon casts light again, and he puts it right into that room. So now there's a glow coming out of that room.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
What do we see inside of the room?
Is there a
Yeah, perception,
door
right?
on that room?
We roll perception.
Perception. I got it. Is 12.
You look in the room, and you look at this thing that you step down into it. It's kind of square, and it looks like it would hold water, but you're not sure what that would be. And it's like depressed. It's almost like a black onyx.
Demonstration of
This-
Wirecast.
A pool. Okay. That's what you see. Who would you roll?
9. I didn't see.
16.
16. It could be a pool. You see that at the end of the pool. You see another statue of the Raven Queen herself.
Interesting.
And you see what looks like two guards like this, not real guards, but onyx statues of guards like this,
Is a demonstration
holding up what
of
looks like to be
Wirecast.
these ornate swords that are like almost like serrated and come to the top, and they have all different ravens looking forward, sideways, wings open, going down it, that are etched inside of it.
Cool.
Okay?
Are there any form of engravings in this pool?
Can I roll?
You can roll for that, but you got a what? 9? Yeah, you don't see shit.
Can I roll knowledge religion?
This is a demonstration
Yeah, you can.
of Wirecast.
What does a 12 get me?
Well, you follow the Raven Queen, and you follow her not as a paladin or a cleric. You follow her, you worship her, and you've heard of priests and paladins of her being communed in some kind of a pool. The pool looks deep. It's not shallow. It looks to be about 6 or 8 feet deep. It's deep, and that's a small room, so it's a deep cutout, and it looks like there's a way in and out on either side, like like a sloping, stepping area.
I guess
Okay.
turn to the goblin and ask him why have you brought us into this room?
He didn't. You guys went in there. He's not.
He's following us.
He said he'd lead you when he needed to, but right now, you guys wanted to look in there. You also noticed that almost all of the gold that was ornated around the top of it has been taken.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay.
Blasphemy.
and gold chipped off the onyx statues.
Greed.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I step into the room and roll a perception check? 'Cause my understanding is we're still just kind of.
You're looking in the door and you see it. Yeah, go in there.
Alright, I'm gonna go in.
I mean, I don't know what else I could tell you, but I'll think of something.
Okay. What I'm trying to see is if there's any chests or loot or anything in this room.
It looks pretty like this room was already
Picked clean. Okay.
picked clean. Not a book, nothing.
Of wire
The other room, there was stuff there, but it stunk so bad nobody wanted to go in.
Gotcha. Okay.
You-
no, I'm not gonna worry.
You
about
do,
We did go in the other room.
yeah, you did. I'm talking about nobody else went in.
What's in there?
No,
You guys
it.
went
We're
in.
saying no one before had been in.
Oh.
This room has been picked clean.
Yeah.
Oh, we went in before. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, we're dungeon crawling. I'm
Yeah.
literally gonna find every piece of loot in this building.
All right.
Are you-
And there
You
are,
almost have a keen sense of smell.
and there are,
Especially for gold.
and there might be a couple of things, but I'm not sure what. Oh, wow, we're getting far tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so we move around the more.
I wish Michael was here.
That would be a lot of fun with Mike.
He's so funny.
So we move more in the hallway.
Yep, I'm saying we walk down the hallway.
I mean, Andrew was talking, I mean, he was seriously thinking about coming. He was talking about his flaming sphere. Flaming sphere, hey! You can move that paper off. I think that's it for it. One of those two, because you could see down that hall.
Okay.
All right, and now you could actually, Sir Algernon is going to put the light out at this point. Okay?
Can we, is it pretty lit here already or something?
It's not really lit down there. I told you it was getting darker as you went down.
Okay.
But
Yes, you should, man.
Sir Algernon's like, you know, we've been making a lot of noise, and you guys aren't not the stealthiest. I think, I mean,
is a demonstration of wire
I have this new spell. It's called Dark Vision.
Nice.
He does have that cast, doesn't he? He's just gonna, because I don't know what he has. Did he have cast Dark Vision? Second
Zach
level.
just sent me a Snapchat of the like him watching the stream.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So shout out to him real quick.
Nope, he doesn't have cast Dark Vision. Sorry, he doesn't have it.
This is a demonstration
Yeah,
of
that's
wire
something
cast.
that. Oh, but he did have Speak with Animals.
Pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, like
He
that.
did have Speak with Animals. I could have pulled out of my ass.
It is what it is.
All right, cool. So,
I still have dark vision though.
all right. So where are you?
He's in front.
Okay, so
So I'm willing to get
roll a
scared.
stealth check.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. This is a -2.
And
Don't
roll it
forget,
at
disadvantage.
disadvantage, and it's dark.
So that's gonna be my disadvantage. I can almost tell you that's 4 there.
Yes.
All right, then that's your disadvantage.
Yep, that's my disadvantage.
So you come around the corner, and goes, and you say, "I've got this,"
I've got this, guys.
and then all of a sudden you're like, clank, 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 clank. You look down the hallway. 20 feet, please.
So right there.
60. Wait, is your dark vision 60 or 20?
Shit, I don't have that
This
written down.
is a
Look in
demonstration
there.
of
It's 60
wire
feet,
cast.
and you can see down the hallway.
And
It's 60.
Pathfinder is 60, I don't know.
It's 60 feet. You can see down the hall. So you see this doorway right here.
60? We get a whole lot more than that.
That doorway?
Yeah, you see this doorway right here.
Okay.
It's all dark there. Okay.
Sir Algernon, would you like to, or Ryko, would you like to stealth into the room?
Yes, sure.
10. So Sir Algernon casts light.
This is a demonstration
Puts
of
it in
wire
that room.
cast.
Little flicker comes out, and you hear inside of it.
I peek.
It's
in
like-
the doorway.
Sounds like rats.
I come right by the side of the door and peek inside. Does a 15 do anything?
You look around the room. There seems to be.
This is a demonstration
It seems to be a
of
room
wire
that's set up like a
cast.
library, but it looks like all the books have been pulled off the shelf and they're all over the place. You also see a couple of things like a candelabra in the corner. You see a desk in the corner, kind of like catty corner back there. You see a looks like a lantern that could be lit on that desk. You see what looks like a cup that's it looked like it might have been fine crystal at one point, but it's all hazed over, and what was ever in there is just like this blackish stuff at the bottom, and you could see that from where you are. You look around the room and there's just different idols and stuff that are on the ground, and it looks like something had just ransacked this room looking for something. You also see what looks like a goblin body and this guy whose name you can't pronounce, right?
Sir,
Alright.
Thingamabob.
Yeah. He comes over and he goes, he was one of
This is
us.
a demonstration of Wirecast.
Whatever's in there got him.
So I don't see what was in there.
Yeah. Now, what you do notice about this goblin body is that it is totally, like, all of a sudden, like, almost mummified, like it's been drained of whatever's inside of it. And it looks like there's a little bit of silk on him.
Okay, so it's
Divine sense.
What?
Divine sense.
Divine sense? Isn't that the sense?
This
That's
is
where
a
I
demonstration of
project.
Wirecast.
and try to see things that are currently evil.
Yeah, there's nothing evil in that room. You do notice the candelabra is gold.
Take it.
You notice that the idols are all onyx, so these things are
Take it.
pretty expensive.
I've got the bag of holding open.
Your Wi-Fi is... Wait, you went in there?
Hey, Drock, there.
Did you just
It
go
looks
in?
Clear.
This is
Look
a
at me. Did you go in there?
demonstration Of Wirecast.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, we went in there.
Drock, there. It looks clear.
Yes!
Are we finally fighting something?
I'm back. I am back. Yeah, this Drug Terra's favorite room. From the ceiling.
Tells me there's spiders in here.
From the ceiling, two giant spiders fall and are right in front of Drug Terra. And one of them tries to bite him, and
This is a
I had
demonstration
surprise
of
because you walked in.
Wirecast.
what's your hit points right now?
Give
What?
me one more of those.
13.
Jesus. Dying.
I like this. We all know how much Drug Terra loves spiders.
In front of him, right?
Now that I see that, like,
Two of them.
it's ready for berserk reaction, essentially, because I hate spiders so much.
Yeah, you can start swinging your sword, but it doesn't matter because they still
This is a
get to hit first.
demonstration Of
Swing my
Wirecast.
sword, my time.
All right.
Sword.
Web sense, and they had web sense, so it's +5 to hit. 1d8.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's all right. I got 4.
It's
Plus-
still 9.
Wait, +3, 7.
But that's to hit, so that doesn't actually do damage. That's just their
Oh, wait. So that was just...
No, I rolled it. He got a 20, not 20,
Shit.
and he got 2, which is 4, plus 3 is
Of
7.
Wirecast.
Ow.
The other
That
one,
hurt.
the other one rolled a 3.
Drogterra, I suggest you take us back seat on this one. I'm gonna toss you the light. The
Okay,
rock.
they went. Okay, now roll
Initiative.
initiative.
Yes. Wow.
All right, I have a 19 for a spider.
I have 19.
I'm good.
Okay, wait, I have a 14. So who's higher than 19 or at 19?
I'm at 19.
Okay, who's higher? Okay, so it's Ryko,
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Spider 1.
Spider went. Do we move at the same time, basically?
All right, no, you'll go first. All right, so Spider 2 is a 14. Anybody higher than that? All right,
You don't want to know what.
Oh, fuck.
is anyone higher than an 8?
Yes.
What?
11. This is gonna hurt.
All right,
Hurt.
and then
This
And then
is a
what's his name?
demonstration
Sir
of
Algernon.
Wirecast.
The biggest issue is, though she's playing him, He doesn't have anything to get me back up.
The goblin says, I'm going to let you guys take care of them.
Fucking asshole.
Am I standing behind the goblin at this point?
He takes out his crossbow and says, I'll watch your back. And he's looking right at them, and he goes last.
Are you sure he goes last? you really don't want to know what I just rolled.
I put Falgorn ahead of...
Wire.
No, okay, Falgorn goes last.
Everyone has 4.
Okay, so he had a 7. Alright, so Falgorn goes last. Okay, so Raiko,
Yes.
Spider.
I move to the side of it and try to get advantage.
Okay, side or behind, you have advantage.
Rolling to attack.
This
Does
is
a
a
15 hit?
demonstration of
Yes.
Wirecast.
Yes. Damn it.
The 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yes.
Okay. That will be Spider 1.
Spider 1. Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Who's that?
Spider 1,
I just attacked him. So.
yeah, is going to look at you.
Okay.
This is a demonstration
Roll the
of
3.
Oh,
Wirecast.
yes, thank God.
Alright, Spider 2, looking at Drogterra. 16 plus...
Sorry, dude.
3? 19?
I'm so good.
You still have your shield.
Wait,
so good.
are you... Didn't you take out...
I never switched.
Never?
Nope.
Oh, it's plus 5 to hit.
Fuck.
You're
That's
so
21.
This is a demonstration
What do you got left?
of
His
Wirecast.
shield is on, right? So
Yeah.
His shield is 20.
20, yeah.
Dang.
Um,
He hurts.
hold on.
Someone could always take an action to jam something down your throat. Sir Algernon is going to cast Cutting Words.
I'm at
Cutting
6.
words. What does cutting words do?
Does he get Cutting Words?
He does. I know he had it.
What does it do?
Alright.
It cuts whatever they did in half.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
he
a shame
doesn't
that I
get it yet.
used that stone's endurance.
Yes, it is.
This is a
We have taken
demonstration
them all
of
yesterday.
Wirecast.
I think we should do
Does he have Cutting Words?
I mean, he didn't really send a good picture of that. Damn it.
I don't see him having Cutting Words yet.
I know he was talking about switching it in, but obviously I don't know what his switches are.
Alright, he has...
He doesn't say here.
Alright, so Sir Algernon doesn't go yet, so if he would have a reaction if he did. But we're just going to go ahead and do it. The bite attack is going to hit you
Demonstration of
for...
Wirecast.
Where's the D8? That's a D10.
You need the 8.
No.
Question, what type of damage is it?
I have one.
Give yourself 3 points back because I rolled the wrong die the last time.
God.
I rolled a D10. He rolled a 1 plus...
This is a
He rolled a 4.
demonstration of Wirecast.
Okay.
Quick. Do the thing. Who's next?
You are.
Doing the thing, potion of potioniness.
You have a major.
I didn't even... And you want to know what? I didn't even play that one or lie. I rolled a 1. And the last time I rolled a D8 was this die.
Wow.
It's a 10. So I re-rolled it again. So that's why you got the 3 points back.
44s.
Okay.
1,
This is a demonstration
3.
of Wirecast.
6,
What is that?
8. That's the greater healing potion.
Yeah, it's the major.
8 plus your constitution?
10 total.
10 total? So you're
Yes.
back up to 12? Okay.
No, 15.
Alright, so that's your bonus action. So take your action. You're freaking out though. Spider just heard you.
Might I suggest something? I'm going to yell this to you. Sir, here's my crossbow.
This
Pass
is a
my crossbow.
demonstration
Well,
of
it's
Wirecast.
disadvantage at that range.
Yes, and then take a couple steps back. I'll be the tank this time.
Where are you moving to? Move your character.
Alright, so I'm gonna move.
Hold on.
Wait,
You
what?
can't move everybody. It's him. What are you doing?
Panicking. 20.
Okay, so you crit. What are you
Not
hitting?
now. Not now.
All right, what are you hitting him with?
The mace.
All right, so let him hit him with a mace.
Demonstration of wire
So you are hitting Spider 2.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, Spider 2.
Surprisingly, for panicking, she's working. No, it's not. 4.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so that's Drug Terror. So Algernon is going to cast Healing Word on you.
Oh, huzzah!
And
That
This
class.
is a demonstration
just-
of Wirecast.
I just think he has Healing Word. I know. Did he send that to anyone?
So he sent me a picture of his spell sheet, but like all of his spells are off camera. I'm like, dude.
And you get... What's his spellcasting modifier? +3?
What would that be under?
It's under spellcasting modifier.
It should be on the sheet.
It says he is a charisma class person.
Demonstration of
Yes.
Wirecast.
What's his charisma?
Charisma is +3.
Okay, you just got back 6 more hit points.
Woo!
Okay.
You might actually have more hit points than I do.
And the goblin is going to look through the door and see too many people there and not have a shot. Can he get a shot? No, because
He could come through the door behind me.
he doesn't want to come through the door. He wants to stay in the hallway.
Baby.
He is.
He's a pussy.
You do see the other goblin that's like all shriveled up
Demonstration
and
of
dying, dead,
Wirecast.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aren't spiders like the true incarnate of evil?
No, they're not evil. They're just
Tolkien's
insects.
world, kind of, yes, but not in this world.
They're just insects. This isn't Sting. Well, Sting is a sword. What's the name of that?
Sting is the sword.
And the spider was who? Something with an A. What?
Yeah.
My dad killed me if you knew I didn't do that right off the top of my
He
head.
just said, what? I want 6 more hit points. Okay, I'm going to roll for a shank. Here's a d6. You got 2. I'm just kidding. All right. What's up? Where are we going?
Is it my turn?
It is Falgorn's turn because the goblin can't get a shot, so he's just sitting there. He's got the bolt ready. If somebody moves out of the way, he's going to take a
I'm
shot.
going to move over here so I have advantage on him.
And all of a sudden he starts saying, I'm not throwing away my shot. Oh, sorry, you don't know Hamilton. Fuck.
Alright. I'm going to take my great axe.
Just
and
like
attack.
my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not
Demonstration
throwing
of
away my
Wirecast.
shot.
Good thing I'm rolling advantage. Same thing. So, 14.
Use the tower.
No, I actually rolled
14
worse.
hits.
I rolled worse with the tower.
14
so
hits.
14 hits.
Yep.
That's good to know.
It's a big spider. I mean, he's like your size, but with 8 legs.
Awesome.
Arachnid.
2 plus 3 is 5.
Okay, so you hit Spider 2.
Yep.
And he takes it right into one of his back, and you cut into one of his legs, and it's kind of like just hanging there a little bit. So you swing at his back, you miss, but you hit his leg, and one of those 8 legs is kind of like hanging right now. He now scurries and is facing you from the reaction to that shot.
Okay.
All right, Raiko.
I guess. I attack with advantage again. Oh wait, he turned to me too, didn't he?
He didn't turn to you. He's
No,
still
the other
looking.
one is still,
He's looking at Drug Terror because he wants more of that Drug Terror blood.
Okay. Then I attack again.
And he's pissed off that the Drug Terror is not dead right now.
Roll advantage.
You hit.
I forgot to have you roll a
Alright,
Constitution
I
saving throw.
What type of
20.
damage is it?
Poison, but you're no disease, but poison.
Total
Okay, I was gonna check if the poison was disease based.
No, it's poison.
total 20. So I hit it.
You hit it. Next turn up, you got to roll one.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I do 9 damage.
Did this one die yet?
No.
No, it's still good.
All right,
I can't
good.
see how much battery life is left, but 34.
Okay, we're good.
So
We'll get through it. We'll get through at the end. So how many points you get?
I did 9 damage to to that
To Spider One?
Yes.
He's
Is there bookshelves around me, right?
there's books all over the place, and you guys are like having to balance yourselves, stepping over books.
Okay.
You're now noticing that there might be other things under the books.
Is there a way I could
This
use
is a
my
demonstration of
bonus action
Wirecast.
to go into stealth or anything like that? Or the room is lighted
There's
up?
a big ball of light in the room.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
because
just...
Sir Algernon has not taken away the ball.
You could scurry back. Like your stealth is going to come into play.
Mhm.
Okay, like your stealth, you could have stealthed down the hallway if you wanted to. But whenever light comes into play,
Yeah.
it's tough.
Done.
You being human and being stealth in the dark is hard because you don't have dark vision.
I didn't know if there's any bookshelves I can hide behind it.
The shelves are like part of the
Demonstration
wall.
of Wirecast.
Oh.
So there's not like rows of
Not
bookshelves,
rows,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're around. Like when I think of a library, I think of them being on the outside. There's usually a desk in the center of the room, but it's been pushed catty corner. You're in the open floor, and what you can see, if you look up, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Shank is saying run, run. There's two of them. Man, you guys are getting a lot of XP tonight. This is pretty good.
Alright,
I'm going to continue paying.
All right, so you are
I'm done.
done. So
Yes.
Spider 1 is looking at you.
Is it really hurt right now?
Spider 1
Yeah.
is looking at him. Spider 1 is the one here.
Okay.
Spider 2 is the one that turned to you.
To me.
Spider Room 1 rolls an 18.
Done it.
He misses. You can tell he's a little bit upset. He's a little bit dazed from being hit.
Mid panic, I do this.
And Spider 2 is going to roll against you.
This is a demonstration
And-
of Wirecast.
He crit.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
ow.
crit. So we're going to roll that funny looking die that I didn't roll the first time. He gets 6 points plus. What did I say it was? Plus 3. So it's 9 points plus roll. You need to make a Constitution saving
Good
throw.
thing is, against poison, I have advantage on saving throw.
All right, good.
Alright, so D20, right?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Well, good thing I got an advantage. Actually, nope. So 4. Oh wait, is that plus Constitution, right?
Yeah.
7.
It wasn't enough to help.
Damn.
She
You
used
take 9 points of poison damage.
Fuck!
Oh, he's down.
I'm down.
You're down. You're down.
I'm down.
That was bad.
Ow.
That hurt. That one hurt.
My turn, correct?
This is a demonstration
How many
of Wirecast.
hit points do you have total?
27 is my max. I had 18 in that round, at the start of that round.
And that just hit you for 6, 9, 18. It hit you for all 18.
Yep.
Damn.
Damn it.
At least you're not dead yet.
No, I can be revived. Hopefully, if someone's going to revive still.
Yeah, in the next, on each... I mean,
Why don't you
he could attack you again, and each time you get attacked, you have to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
This is a bad room.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so both spiders went drug terror.
Wirecast.
Choices.
Actually, you have advantage on him on that one.
No, you're down.
So the spider moved away, turned from me to
No, 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 no.
Doesn't matter. You're not threatening him anymore.
Okay.
So he is alone, and the spider knows that.
Lay on hands, bonus action.
This is a
All right.
demonstration
Full
of
15.
Wirecast.
So you're back up.
Alright.
All right, that's your bonus action. What's your action?
Thank you, sir.
I know.
No,
that-
he's still lying down.
Laying down. Okay.
Yeah.
Still lying down. He fell down, prone.
You fucking bastard! How dare you take my throwing dwarf away from me! 14.
Okay, that hits.
This is a demonstration
Did you use
of
the only
Wirecast.
holy smite that you had?
I still have one.
Okay. Stupid idiot. I just wanted to know.
You see, there's an issue with that. Is that this is one room, the entire dungeon.
2 spiders, lots of hit points each, and they bite. And
Fuck.
they do.
4. Divine Smite. Well, I can't actually do that.
Why?
It's a bonus action.
Yep,
This
that's
is
right.
a
And I've
demonstration
used my
of
bonus action to pick
Wirecast.
him up.
So what was that 4 for?
My regular attack.
You rolled a 4?
No, that was my damage. He plus 3, actually.
7?
Apologies. 7.
All right. So that was Spider
Spider
2.
Yep.
So 7, Spider 2 takes a big hit. You cleave right through another one of his legs. Black ooze comes out, pus, whatever else, and it kind of makes out a shriek like. It's like weird, like this high pitch thing. Yeah, it's weird.
Isn't Spider 1 pretty damaged too?
Why would Spider 1 be damaged too?
He's hit
I
him.
mean,
like
no,
9
like I
times.
hit him like a lot.
He's really hurt.
Okay, good. I'm
He's-
saying that is he?
He's
dying?
just not as hurt yet.
Okay.
Like he's a little bit less hurt.
Okay.
Mona Lisa's here. Yeah.
Who?
Hey,
Yeah.
girl, hey.
Our other, well, you know.
This is a demonstration
person.
of Wirecast.
All right.
My fiance.
Yeah. Grats. Okay, so Jugterra got that done. Sir Algernon is going to cast another healing word. And he's going to give you 4 hit points. That's all he's doing. He's done now. He's used all his spells. He's out.
Is
tapped out.
Does the orc see it now? Can he shoot?
The orc has, you're right, that's good, but the orc doesn't go right now. Sir Algernon went,
Wirecast.
the goblin goes, then Falgorn, then the orc. I mean,
Okay.
it's not
Goblin
it's not an orc, it's a goblin.
Yeah.
Goblin.
So it is goblins.
So it's the goblin's turn. So
Okay.
the goblin can see in there. Thank you for pointing that out. He is going to shoot over at this
Spider 1.
dumbass over here. He gets an 18 plus 2, that's 20. And he gets to roll a d6.
Nice.
This is a demonstration
And he gets him
of
for 4
Wirecast.
points of damage. And that is number 1.
Did he not have any bonus?
And he shoots. He takes his bonus action or movement to step back and hide.
Okay.
He knows what happens when you hurt these things. So he has hidden this way.
Okay.
Okay, so he steps back into the corner over here and he's hiding in that dark. He's and he rolls a
This is a demonstration
he rolls
of
a he's
Wirecast.
stealth. Nobody sees him. He's 14 plus 2. He's done. 16. All right. So he fires in at Spider 1, hits the spider who's looking at you clear on the side of the head, and those spider heads are a lot smaller than the body. And the spider looks over and sees nothing and then just looks back at you. Falgorn, you're on the ground. You now have most of your hit points back thanks to our paladin who just used all his
Thank you, sir.
for the whole day.
Reliable throwing dwarf.
Demonstration
Stand.
of Wirecast.
I shall stand up and say, "You bastard! I'll get you for that."
Yeah.
17 plus 5 is
17 hits.
22.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have advantage this time or no?
Meanwhile, these
No,
spiders.
he's still focused on me.
I see. Oh, someone's right there at us. Okay.
I didn't even have any. I didn't roll advantage.
6 plus 3 is 9.
9
Yep.
This
Okay.
is a demonstration
On
of
Spider
Wirecast.
2. And that spider gets hurt. I mean, really hurt. He's barely able to stay up on his legs right now. And from that hit, he takes a reaction of moving back towards the wall.
Can we use a attack, or what is it? The
He hasn't disengaged from you yet, but
Oh.
yes, because he's moved away from, so
Sure.
you have an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Kill it!
This is a
Does he have advantage on this
of
one? or no?
Wirecast.
No.
It's an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
So it's an attack.
It's a reaction.
Okay.
Well, don't hit.
Okay. He shoots his silk up towards the ceiling, and that's it. That's all he does. Okay. So he's now attached to the ceiling. All right? So that's after your hit. Raiko, you go.
And I saw that he's shooting in the air, right?
Yeah, it's right there. There's a big ball of light in the middle of the room, about ceiling level, 8.5, 9 feet high.
I guess I'd use my movement speed to attack him.
All right.
He escapes.
That's what you want to do? Go for it.
Do I have advantage?
I would say because you're on one side and Falgorn's on the other,
Okay.
that looks like a very advantageous position because he's still looking at Falgorn as he's shooting up towards the...
That's much better.
This is a demonstration.
Because remember, they
Seventeen.
can,
Wirecast.
yeah,
Okay.
they can move in all directions without, you know what I mean? Pays to have 8 legs.
Yes.
Well done.
Max damage. I do 10.
Well, that's good, considering you only had 1 hit point left. You have squashed a bug.
I didn't want him to escape because we can't hit anything up there.
I can. My head's like 2 inches from the ceiling.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just... Me, I would have to like do an acrobatic check
Yeah.
just to jump up to hit it.
Now,
It's like a pinata.
Alright, Spider's dead. Whose next turn is it?
all right, so that was Raiko. Spider 1, which is the one that now is looking at your back.
So he rolls with advantage.
And you got a 12 plus...
He hits me.
Oh, just with a 12 he hits you.
Oh, well, plus 12 plus whatever is going to hit me.
All right, so he hit you. He
Okay.
takes out his D8. He rolls.
It's
He got 7, 8, 9,
Demonstration of
10.
Wirecast.
Damn.
Yeah, they hurt a lot.
I found that out.
He hit you for 10. Roll a D20.
Oh, yeah, a D20.
Do you have any do you have any poison resistance?
Not that I know of.
Did you
but-
have poison resistance?
Yeah, that's what my advantage, rolling advantage on poison.
Okay, you don't take half damage. You okay.
But I do have a 16.
You take half damage.
I take half damage.
So instead of 9, you take 5 points of poison damage, and you are not
This is a
poisoned after that.
demonstration Of
Okay, so
Wirecast.
that's additional with
Yeah,
the
it's 7
10.
and 5.
That's additional.
It's
That's why
12.
he's dead. He
7.
was dead.
7 and 5 is 12.
13.
So there's 12 damage to me.
12, yeah. You get 7 points of piercing damage, and I say that because some people are resistant to piercing damage,
Okay.
and 5 points of poison damage.
Okay. I just
Okay.
want to add that up.
Whenever you cut something in half, unfortunately, it's always,
It rounds up.
it rounds up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way D&D works.
Yeah.
It rounds up, not down.
This is
All
a
right, so-
demonstration of Wirecast.
You got one spider out of the way, and Drugterra, you are up.
He's Master Slayer today, when you think about it. He's gotten all the killing throws on
I
all
know.
of this.
Fucking death will become you, and I will make
It's
your
the first
life
time he took a lot of damage since we've been playing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the first time I took damage. I'm half health now.
If I wasn't mean and nasty and didn't put that sphere of light in there, you would have been able to stealth and you would never have seen it. And you would have been getting lots of sneak attacks in this one. But if I did that, then he would never see anything. He'd be rolling at disadvantage every time. You'd all lose. Sorry,
I
Church.
can't attack him in the dark anyway, so.
Why?
He doesn't have dark vision. It'd be the same thing for him.
Yeah, you
up.
both
Unless
would
someone
be.
has a torch and you're
You
next
would
to the
just-
spider, I can hide
You
your
would
shot.
both be swinging at disadvantage, and then anybody using it, like you wouldn't have your 20, you wouldn't have your shield.
Yeah.
So go.
Swing, swing, swing. Death will become you. Your life is pain. I will teach you pain.
This is a demonstration of
That's
Wirecast.
14.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Okay. Also, like bonus action. Death will become you. I will teach you pain. You will know pain.
Whoa.
8 for my hit.
That's 8 total.
8 total for my hit. For my divine smite. Another 4. Actually, hold on. I rolled 8 plus 3. 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay, let's go before you divine smite it.
This is a demonstration
Can I
of
do that?
Wirecast.
Sure. You can make calls like that. It's your job. It's DM.
8 plus 4, 11.
8 plus 3, 11.
He's dead.
Okay.
Okay, we'll save this.
Save your
smite.
divine smite.
Yeah, that's why I was like, if you hit him hard, you might want, because I told you he was really hurting, but you did the right thing. I just didn't want you to. I feel like I'm metagaming here. I didn't want you to waste your divine smite, but that was good. You killed him. So how'd you do it?
Since he is spider and no like
Is a
spiders,
demonstration of
I
Wirecast.
bring up the mace and I take it as hard as I can into his thorax, the big meaty bits, as many times as I can until I start seeing it crack, breaking wounds. And then I will drive it forward through that wound and just
Flail it around.
flail it
So-
as much as I can.
So you continuously beat the spider. Spider parts and goo going everywhere, covering all the books on the floor, destroying most of them because they'll never be touched again.
This
And
is a demonstration
you-
of Wirecast.
After a while, Felgorn just grabs you and says he's dead.
We got this, bro. Good job.
All
Good job, bro.
right, so
Wait, hold on.
they're all dead in here, and you made a lot of noise, so idiots don't listen to noise, so
But
idiots don't hear shit.
let's perceptify the room, see what we
Yes.
can find. Obviously, I've just read most of the books. My apologies.
Perception.
316.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
All right, so you look around the 16. What else?
5.
5. You
I have a 20.
I am distracted by the
Okay.
giant spider.
so you look around the room,
Uh-huh.
and what you're finding is that there wasn't just one candelabra. There were
Hold on.
We lost USB cable.
I don't know how I did it.
it's all right. You got excited. You killed something.
Yeah, I did. So.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have audio? Yes, we do. Good. So what happened was you killed
Of Wirecast.
the. All right, you killed the spider. So big deal. So the spider goo covered most of the stuff that was on the floor, but they were books. You do find a couple of books, titles, old. Like you're starting to look around this, and it looks like this place hasn't been used for hundreds of years. Okay? And you can tell that this room wasn't ransacked because there was actually golden candelabras in here that had red rubies and actual onyx heads of the Raven Queen right in it. They look like they might get you, maybe 50 to 100 gold each, maybe more depending on where you sell it.
I take them. Yep, we
All
are
right,
taking
you're
notes.
not sure. You see the dead goblin body on the ground, and you go to move it away, and it's just gross, and it stinks because it's rotten. But all its fluid is gone. It's dry, but its clothes are kind of off. This goblin had like 5 gold in his pocket. He had a little bit more, and he had a couple of shiny daggers on him.
Yes, I take the daggers.
2 shiny daggers. That's pretty much what you find in here. There is a desk, though, in the corner. And you did see the glass on the desk. It's fine crystal. And you can see behind it is a little table with a fine crystal decanter in it that looked like some point, like a pitcher. It had something in it, but it's dark at the bottom. And there's a bottle next to it that looked like it had something in it with a cork in it. And whatever liquid that was in there is turned into like a black goo. It's like dark, like brownish, like almost
Like molasses
see-through
kind?
cup. Yeah, like that. But it looked like it was something before.
I'm gonna pop the cork out and sniff it.
It smells like poignant, but it's like all the moisture is gone. And it was like a glass. It's kind of fruity.
Demonstration
You know?
of Wirecast.
Might have been wine. You don't know.
I
There are 2 drawers on one side of the desk. There's a drawer in the center of the desk. And then there's a big drawer on the left side of the desk.
knowledge history.
We shall open all of them up and see what's
The
going on.
desk explodes, you're all dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Shazam!
Yeah,
New
right?
campaign.
Yeah, one of my... I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read what your girl is saying.
Is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Fancy.
Your fiance. You're her fiance. Okay. All right, so you open up the desk, and inside the desk You find a pair of eyeglasses on the top desk because, I couldn't see, so that's what you find in it. You find a quill.
A quill.
It's a quill.
Does the Gem of Weefy say anything about this quill?
This is a demonstration of
Where's the gem of
Wirecast.
Weefy?
Who has the gem?
It glows.
It glows? Put it in the bag of holding.
You'd never believe how fast I can do
You
that.
put the quill away, but the Weefy is still glowing for some reason, but very, very lightly.
I continue to search the room. What else is going for?
Oh, he's holding it.
I pointed
Hotter,
at things.
hotter, colder, colder, hotter, colder, and warm, hot. It's a book.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
It has no writing on it at all, but it's glowing.
Take the book.
You know,
If Uranus ever shows up.
Anything else glowing? Is it still glowing?
Nope.
Not glowing anymore.
So you've searched a couple of drawers. In another drawer, it seems to have a withered plant. But the minute the plant sees light, you sense something about it, but you're not sure. It's
This is
just a plant in
demonstration
a
of
pot.
Wirecast.
You're not sure why it would be in this, like this big drawer on the left side had this plant. And the plant was all dried out and everything. And now that it has this light coming onto it, it seems to be moving, but it just seems to need more. It seems to want to move towards the light, but it's really, you would have expected this if it was in there for that long to be
This
dust
is a
and gone.
demonstration
But this
of
plant is
Wirecast.
trying to live.
Fire.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, you can go for it.
4.
I'm going to do an intelligence check on it.
Okay.
Intelligence, history, what? What's an
actually, let's
intelligence
do
check?
History.
History. Same thing with you. Look for
History?
history.
14.
Okay.
No, I mean you did a history.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
never mind. 14?
14.
You've never seen anything like this, but you sense that the thing is alive and you're not sure.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
You're high. No, sorry.
Oh, it's that kind of a plant. We're keeping
No.
this one.
Hey, we have a couple of people following us. Thank you very much for the follow, guys. We really appreciate it.
thank you, thank you.
If you want us to
Thanks,
get
guys.
rid of that Wirecast logo, maybe you want to help us out with it. Well, I'm not asking for donations until you like us enough to watch us again, but we would love to get rid of the Wirecast logo, and it costs $500. But, we got to get there slow. All right. So you are.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
You're not sure. The one thing you are sure of is that people have always told you if you put anything alive in your bag of holding, it doesn't come out alive. This plant is in a drawer, and it seems like it wants to live.
Can I put it in
Mr.
my
Hardigan.
regular ransack?
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir Algernon, come here. You
Yeah?
hold still. Persuasion on that.
What's Sir Algernon's?
This is a
Wisdom.
demonstration of Wirecast.
It's a +3 modifier, I can tell you that.
An 8.
Or no, his is a +1 modifier.
Oh, he rolled a 9. Okay, so what did you want him to do?
I was just gonna place the pot on his head and have him walk
Oh,
around.
put him on. Okay, put it on his head. So Algernon now has a pot on his head, and he's holding it like this. Sorry about that, Michael. That was his fault.
Michael's watching now?
No, but he will watch this.
This is a
It was all his fault.
demonstration of Wirecast.
All right. So that's pretty much it. You got some kind of magical book, but God knows if your mage, your wizard is ever going to come back to tell you what that is.
We can always decipher it as someone else.
Yeah. Well, Derek wants to play a warlock. That will help.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would help.
A sorcerer. Sorry.
Warlock, Sam Sains and Salem's Lots.
Yeah. One of those two. We still need to get some girls here because otherwise, just one big sausage fest. No. All right. So, and you guys with the bromance that you're having over here, I don't know.
My reliable throwing dwarf.
So.
You are idiots.
So Catchy Gotcha Gooey, whatever his name is, the goblin that's speaking goblin to you whenever you ask his name, says, think this is a good place. You've cleared out most stuff over here. And my watch goes on for about 5 hours. And it's getting dark outside and everyone's going to sleep. I don't know where they sleep, but nothing comes over here. And you killed those things and everything with the warg. The warg comes over here all the time and he's big.
We already got the warg.
You killed the warg. You killed the warg?
We got the warg.
Did you? When you killed the warg, did you see? They brought. Well, he wasn't my friend. I didn't like him, but they brought one of the other men from our clan was brought to the warg. Did you see him? He was another goblin like me.
We found him, I'm sorry to say.
Hit a nice big romantic hole in him. Well, here.
We didn't like him, but my children played with his children. I know it's weird. You probably don't like greenskins. But
excuse me, I'm blue.
oh, I didn't notice. I thought
Hats
you were
off to you for not seeing race, Goblin.
Well, it's dark. Yeah, it's all gray in here. So he's like, if you want to stop here and rest and take a short rest.
Fuck yes.
I want to heal.
A short rest or a long rest?
Well, it is.
We have 5 hours to kill.
It is. Well, long rest would be 8.
Oh, okay. The long rest would not.
I guess I used my second wind before we're taking the rest.
Same.
That's why I was kind of like...
I don't know if I can make a long rest work in a dungeon, without somebody taking watch.
I will take watch.
He's the one that doesn't have expendable spells.
He's also just been hit for like a lot of
I just
points.
used my second wind, so I got 6 health points back.
Okay. So if you guys want to take a long rest, we can end here.
Okay.
Okay? You guys are hurt. You got a lot of stuff. Sir Algernon will be back next week. We know that.
We could have Sir Algernon take watch.
Sir Algernon is more than happy to take
And then
watch.
you can rest up.
But he has
But
absolutely no spell slots
So-
left
Yeah,
at
he
all.
needs-
I have plenty
He
of
needs to-
potions.
okay.
I have plenty of potions.
Okay.
So I'll use a potion.
So the
for
goblin
every-
looks at you and says, I'll take watch if you...
This is a
If you trust
demonstration of Wirecast.
So
Well,
he'll
you
be...
Sorry to say, sir, but I trust this man.
Yeah, well, he's going to take watch with him.
Yes.
And I'm just going to roll 2 d20s just to see if you could take a long rest with nothing happening. You are so lucky. I rolled wrong die again. 16.
So I want to use a potion real quick.
I say you guys are on a rest, and when everyone is here next time, we will see what happens with my 16 with Raiko.
I'm on full health.
All 16 meant is that somebody is going to come near where you guys are resting. My guess is you guys stepped back to one of the other rooms to rest.
Can we hold on? Can we go
Can
back
I
to
see
the
it?
other? Oh, no. Can we go back to the other room where it has the electric lock?
That's like I said. Tell me where you're going.
This is a demonstration
Yes, we're in that
of
room.
Wirecast.
Move us all here. Electric
I
light.
am watching that one.
Yes. And close the door, because that door was never opened before anyways.
Also true.
And all of a sudden, a rune I built in this dungeon gets used for what I intended it to be used for. You may take your long rest. That is why that room was built and for no other reason.
Nice.
Did I do well?
That was a fun dungeon crawl.
That was good.
All I could say is when you guys went right, I breathed a sigh of relief because there were 3 of you, and had you gone left, I don't know what I would have been able to do outside of having Dawn and Liam show up because you know Sven is dead.
Yeah, Sven's dead. It's a good
Sven
thing.
is dead. Sven was important.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
You will never get free rations again.
I just got some off some goblins.
You don't know what those rations are.
Wirecast.
Folks, thank you so much. We will be back next week. As soon as I figure out how to stop this.
Mega